to Module 2, and in this module, we're going to discuss the journal entries for process costing system. Okay, comparing job order and process costing. So as you can see, every time we are charging raw materials to job or for department, in case of process costing, direct labor and manufacturing overhead. So the cost of direct materials, direct labor, manufacturing overhead will be debited to work in process. So meaning the inventory for that particular department in process costing system and in job order costing system are partially complete. So that's debit to work in process. So if the inventory is 100% complete, so the cost in work in process account will be transferred to finished goods inventory, and later on, if the inventory is already sold to customer, that will be debited to cost of goods sold. So as you can see, that's the same process. So in whether the company is using job order costing system or process costing system. Ayan, pinagkaiba lang, in job order, yung work in process natin is per job. So, looking at the slide, kita nyo naman kanina, yung work in process, napalitan lang ng job. So, ibig sabihin, uh, ang work in process natin is per job sa job order costing system. But the concept are the same. So, every time we charge direct material cost, direct labor, and manufacturing overhead, that will be debited to work in process, which is per jobs. Costs are traced and applied to individual job in job order costing system. So, paano nga ulit natin-trace? Kasi in job order costing system, we are using the job order cost sheet. Now, pagdating sa system, yung working process natin, mapapalitan. Magiging working process for each processing department. So, as you can see in the slide ulit, so costs are traced and applied to departments in a process costing system. But, kagaya doon sa job order, pareho lang sila. Pinagkaiba lang nila yung work in process. So, pag job order, ang work in process mo per job. Kapag process costing system, ang work in process mo is per processing department. To further illustrate, so the T account and journal entries for process costing system. So, we're going to use this example. So, sabi niya, for purpose of this example, assume there are two processing departments. So, we have Department A and Department B. We're going to use the T accounts and journal entries to illustrate the cost flows. Ayan, so just a review. So, every time we charge direct materials to production, so remember we have two production department, Department A and Department B. So, each department, merong work in process account. So, as you can see on the slide, so, credit yung raw materials inventory for direct materials, meaning ni-requisition siya dun sa production department. So, that's production department A and production department B. So, in T account of work in process department 8, so dun siya sa debit side kasi increase dun sa inventory account. So, ayan. So, napupunta siya dun sa each work in process for each department. So, ang journal entry doon will be debited to work in process department A, debit to work in process department B, and credit to raw materials inventory. Now, pag direct labor naman, so same concept. So, if direct labor is charged to work in process will be debited. Yun nga lang sa process costing system, dalawa ulit yung work in process natin. So, as you can see, inad siya sa direct materials previously posted in the previous slide. So, direct labor costs will be debited for each department and will be credited to salaries and wages payable. So, meaning this is accrual. Journal entry will be debit to work in process department A, work in process department B, and credit to salaries and wages payable. For manufacturing overhead, so as you can see, we have one general manufacturing overhead account. So just like in job order costing system, actual manufacturing overhead is debited. So as you can see in the account for manufacturing overhead, yung actual overhead nandun sa debit side niya. So just to differentiate, sabi ko before, so dinidebit siya sa factory overhead control. Pero ang ibig sabihin ng control, debit siya. Then, kapag charge sa work in process o charge as cost of your inventory, nandun siya sa credit side na manufacturing overhead account. So, ito yung tinutukoy ko dyan. Yan. Huh? Yan. So, ang kapartner lagi nung credit sa manufacturing overhead account kasi yan yung nagiging cost ng inventory will be work in process. So, as you can see, inad ulit siya dun sa direct materials saka direct labor, which are your prime costs, if you remember. So, nandun sa debit side ng work in process account yung applied manufacturing overhead. As you can see, possible na nag-charge sa Department A and also dun sa Department B. Ayan. So, the journal entry will be debit to work in process Department A, debit to work in process Department B, and credit to manufacturing overhead. So, meaning that's applied overhead. So, as you can see in the description, so apply overhead. For the actual, that will be debit to factory overhead control and credit to various accounts. So meaning, depende kung ano yung nature ng actual overhead, kung naalala nyo. So pwedeng factory overhead, debit to factory overhead control, credit to the accumulated depreciation, for example. Pwede ring accrued expense kapag accrual or cash kung binayaran siya. Ayun. Ayan. So, ito yung nadagdag kasi ang assumption nga, sabi ko doon sa previous module, yung same units of inventory mo dumadaan for each department. So, yung sinimulan mo dun sa production department A, kapag 100% complete na siya or tapos na siya sa department A, lilipat siya dun sa department B. Take note, 100% complete for that particular department. Pero hindi siya 100% complete as to inventory. May pinagkaiba nun. Pag 100% complete dun sa previous department, ililipat lang siya dun sa susunod na department. Pero kapag 100% complete as to inventory, ibig sabihin for all of the processing department, 100% complete na siya. So sa madaling salita, yung nakita nating credit dun sa work in process department A, ito yun. So transferred to department B. Ibig sabihin as to department A, 100% complete na siya, pero hindi pa siya pwedeng ibenta sa customer kasi hindi pa 100% complete yung inventory natin na para maging finished goods. So kailangan para maging finished goods inventory siya, dumaan siya sa department A, meaning 100% sa department A, 100% complete na rin siya sa department B. So as you can see, doon sa department B, yung cost debited or costs, the total debits in work in process department A account, nilipat lang dun sa cost ng work in process department B account. So meaning, ang magiging cost ng inventory mo is the cost of direct materials, direct labor, and overhead for each department. Kasi itong transferred in from department A, ito nga pala is transferred in. Ang tawag dito is transferred in kasi pumasok sa department B. So, this one naman is transferred out kasi lumabas naman siya sa department A. So, ang cost ng inventory mo will be the sum of direct materials, direct labor, overhead, plus yung transferred in cost ang tawag. So, ito, yung dinebit sa WIP na transferred in, that's transferred in cost. Yan. So, yung journal entry will be debited to work in process, department B, and credit to work in process, department A. This is for transferred in cost. Yan. Once 100% complete na sa department A, so ililipat sa department B. If 100% complete also to department B, wala naman ang susunod na departments. That's the time, pag 100% complete na rin siya sa department B, magiging finished goods inventory na siya. So as you can see, pag credit natin doon sa last production department, take note credit, so this one. So that is the cost of your cost of goods manufactured. So that will be debited naman doon sa finished goods inventory natin. Sample ng inventory daw is Coke, Cola. Kasi dapat homogeneous. Yan. So the entry for cost of goods manufactured is debit to finished goods inventory and credit to work in process inventory. As you can see, this is very similar to job order costing system. Yan. So kapag nabenta na, siyempre ang entry natin doon will be debit to cost of goods sold and credit to finished goods inventory. Kaya yung cost ng cost of goods sold naka-credit sa finished goods inventory and naka-debit naman dun sa cost of goods sold account. Yan. Of course, syempre may kasama pa yung journal entry for accounts receivable and sales. That's the end of module 2. In the next slide, we're going to discuss the main topic for process costing system, and that is the preparation of cost of production report. May problem solving na. Thank you.